There are many different types of internet: DSL, fiber, cable, satellite. But how do each of them work? In this video, we're going to focus on satellite internet. So if you want to learn all about how your satellite internet works, stick around. I'm Riley with Switchful, and let's talk about it. Satellite works by transmitting data via radio waves between satellites in orbit and a dish mounted on your home. The dish on your home acts as an antenna or receiver and needs to have a clear line of sight to your provider's satellite. The dish then connects to a router or modem in your home. When installing your dish on your property, you'll want to make sure any trees, buildings are out of your satellite's line of sight. There are two types of satellites used for satellite internet: low Earth orbit satellites, or LEO satellites, and geostationary satellites, or GEO satellites. LEO satellites are as the name says. They're closer to the Earth than GEO satellites. GEO satellites are more stationary, while LEO satellites are in motion. LEO satellites provide a more solid connection during weather interference, where GEO satellites won't perform at the same level. Providers like Viasat and HughesNet are geostationary satellites, and Starlink uses low Earth orbit satellites. Satellite internet is available almost everywhere, even in rural areas where wired connections won't reach. Now, with that being said, wired internet tends to be more reliable. The satellite signals can be obstructed by weather, whereas other types of internet won't. Satellite speeds are slower than cable. This is due to the limited bandwidth and higher latency, which is the time it takes data to travel back and forth to a destination. However, if you live in a rural area, satellite may be your only option. An alternative to consider would be DSL connection, but DSL also comes with limited speeds. Satellite internet is the most widely available internet connection type in the United States. According to the FCC, 99% of people in the United States have access to satellite internet. People in urban areas most likely have access to other internet types, so they probably won't need to consider satellite internet. Now, satellite probably isn't the best option for speed. It can't compete with the speeds of cable or fiber. So if you have access to a wired connection type, it'd be best to go with one of those. Although you may consider satellite over DSL if the DSL plans available at your address are below broadband level. On top of that, if you mainly stick to browsing the internet and checking emails, satellite may work for you. However, any other wired type will easily outperform satellite. When you take overall performance, experience, and cost into account, satellite internet isn't a good value when it's compared to fiber, cable, and DSL with broadband speeds. Also, satellite internet tends to cost more per month than fiber or cable plans, so you'll be paying more for less. Aside from monthly costs, you'll also want to look out for high-speed data caps, high equipment costs, and long contracts with satellite internet. The good news is, in the last few years, as satellite tech improves, speeds and performance have been improving a lot compared to where they used to be. We're hoping satellite internet will keep improving with both price and speed for rural customers. So, is satellite a right fit for you? Let us know down below. If you want to learn more about satellite or satellite providers and their costs, check us out at switchful.com. We'll see you next time.